So let's see how long we could do this before we're interrupted with some noise. I finally got my space all set up and my neighbor started to do her cleaning and she's banging around. But that's the state of the world. So what we can't control, we accept. And that's part of, I guess, being here today. So I'm so glad if you decided to join me. I mean, we all need to actually realize that we're in the same boat. We're all feeling disconnected at this point, and we're all needing a little bit of self-empowerment. So I'm here to help you with that. So it's 5 p.m. and I'm not sure if you're working from home or if you're managing to get out there every day, and if you're a frontline worker, my many thanks to you. Namaste. And as you're getting home now, my goal is to help you on a Monday night to regain your hope, and through that, many possibilities can still come, even during times of stress. But I know we're all feeling so stressed out lately, and we have lost trust in our government, we've lost trust in each other, we've lost trust, I guess, in ourselves even. So it's time that we discover what it means to just slow down and look within and discern and decide for ourselves what our own truth is. So I'm going to be doing Dr. Bali sessions with you, and they're going to be at their core the same thing, but I'll switch it up a bit every day, and I'll try to have a different set. But right now, this is where we are. We're in my entrance, and I wanted to show you a few things. So this is Dr. Bali, who is now retired at 97 years young. And he designed this method to reduce stress, to get you out of the fight or flight mode that constant stress puts us into, and into the relaxation response. So he put together this yoga sequence to be gentle. We're lying down, and we're basically disconnecting from the world and the stress. Okay, that's what we're here to do now for approximately 40 minutes, 30. Doesn't have to take long during your day, but it is important to disconnect. And even if you're working from home, you're in your house, probably still the wheels turning. So in our minds, even if we're locked inside, we want to be doing something. So instead we've got this like motor mind going on instead, and physically doing things. We're just like mice on the wheel, turning inside, internal, which just leads to activating your nervous system and clicking into the fight or flight, because you're sort of fleeing with nowhere to go. So instead we're gonna lower our expectations of everything right now. We're gonna sit quietly in stillness and breathe in and out. And through the relaxation response, you gain this inner access to what Dr. Bali calls is the field of limitless possibilities. So this is the ultimate escape, because in this field of limitless possibilities, which is deep, deep, deep within us, deep within our psyches, is where we can create. We can visualize a future that is different than this now, and we can work towards those goals. We can also have inspirations that we never would have thought of before on our own. This field of infinite possibilities is accessible to all of us, and at this point in the pandemic, I think we all need to escape a little bit, and this is the perfect place to escape to. So I want to help you with that, and I want to just help you, guide you through this method of getting you to a place of stillness and peace. So I like to set up my space to be, sacred, and it's important to invite in the elements and to ground, connect to earth, understand that we're one with everything around us. And I bring in some special trinkets to me to make this time to myself extra special. So this is a dish that my son made when he was little. He painted it, and on it I have various spiritual totems, I guess. I don't know what you would call them, or just symbols, things that are symbolic to me. So I have a feather that I found in my bag one day, and I have my favorite stones, which is white opal, which is a very healing stone. It brings in positive energy, as does the cat's eye, which transforms negative thoughts into positive energy. Also, I have a lovely rose quartz, and just holding it brings love to me. So also my favorite incense, which is Nagshapa, and some sweetgrass, which we'll just take a second to burn, creating our sacred space. Excuse me. Also, I have a dime, which when you find a dime randomly, an angel is trying to reach you. So deep breath in, and we're going to light a little bit of sage, and then I have some cards here, some oracle cards. I'll just pick a card and we'll set our intention for this practice. It's always nice to set yourself an intention and also have your nice journal nearby if you have any thoughts that you want to jot down during your practice. I also wanted to show it's important, or it's good, it's fun practice to find a god or a goddess that you can personally relate to and dedicate yourself to. And for me, it came through a special vision to dedicate myself to Kali Ma. Kali Ma is an Indian goddess who can be seen as very dark and scary, as she is fierce in protecting her family and the earth from demons and negativity. But the perception of her is in the eye of the beholder, as everything is, because she's also fiercely protecting her family and the good and the light. So she's respected deeply in that. Her fierceness is her power, her inner power. It's not external egotistical power. So that is Kali Ma. And as this sweetgrass, you can also burn sage, which is just a wonderful smudging tool to eliminate negative energies in your space. But the sweetgrass, I find just such a sweet energy. And it just envelops your soul. So we begin with that. And I'll just pull us a card to set our intention for our practice. Angels and guides, spirit guides, to share with everybody watching today, what is it that we need to know? These cards are called The Universe Has Your Back. So it's just, it will give us a positive message moving forward for this evening. So really what I like to do is just shuffle them a little bit, and then I look at the bottom card. And this card, I pulled it 3 times today. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Which does really go with my learnings lately. Whereas we have to switch perspective if we're in pain and suffering. Because our pain and suffering is normally caused by our own judgments. that either we've come up with over time or we were taught to by our teachers and preachers and parents, but that aren't really the truth. They're just our judgments and opinions, and we can have judgments against people feeling that they've hurt us or wounded us or done something against us, or we don't believe in their actions. But all of these are judgments. It's just your own personal judgment. So when you can release the judgment, what's behind the judgment? You know, really, peace is already existing in us, but we mask it with our opinions and judgments and beliefs. So we're going to take the time now, actually during a Dr. Bali session, to rid yourself of your opinions and your judgments. Get down to the fundamentals of the truth of who you are, and when you recognize the truth of who you are, you recognize that you're one with everybody around you, which is actually life force, which is actually source. Source flows through us all and through everything. And source is at play in our lives, whether we like it or not, or acknowledge it or not, it's there. So surrendering to that is faith. Faith is believing in what you cannot see. Sometimes it takes a while to get there. I think it's recently only just sinking in for me, but at least I can now transmit it and share my deep, deep faith with you all that there is a higher power at play. And we don't know until we're ready to see why things are happening the way they're happening. So it's important to have patience. Be gentle with yourself in the meantime of the process, and get out of the way. You know, the more we fight upstream, the more struggle and pain we'll have in our lives. So sit in the center of your mat, your legs pointing towards the bottom, and we're going to just extend our arms, put your palms together, shake out your legs a little bit, shake out your body, and lean as far as you can forward, maintaining strong energy in your hands and your feet. Now we're just going to lean forward a little bit. All the while, grounding your sit bones into the earth, recognizing our intention for the practice is acknowledging we are all one and there is higher power at play. And when we have faith, we have direct connection to source. Deep breath in. Exhale as you lie down on your mat. And I want to be in camera, so I'm just going to pull up a little bit. And we're going to lie down. Savasana. Deep breath in. Always nice to start with a big stretch. And center yourself down. Now we start with the left leg always raised 45 degrees. Point your toes. And slowly do a circle towards the right. And another. And another. 3 gentle circles towards the right and reverse towards the left. All the while breathing, gently doing circles, small circles towards the left. And the last one. And back to center. Slowly raise your leg now upwards and grab your calf. Bring your head up and stretch. Pause here for a breath in and exhale out. Feel the stretch. Now keep your leg up. Lie back down and small circles towards the right again with your leg up. So 1, and 2 and 3. And now reverse towards the left. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep breathing. Pause, inhale, and now exhale your leg downwards 45 degrees. And return up as you inhale. 3 times. Down 45 degrees, exhale. Inhale up. Down, exhale, slow. Now pull into your chest. Grab with your right hand and scoop your arm around to grab your knee. Pull towards you. Feel the stretch. As I'm talking and guiding, I want you to simply be breathing and focusing inwards. We're turning this into a meditation as you move. Movement meditation. And now we're going to go over towards the right with your knee downwards for a twist. Oh, feel the twist in your spine. Reach out with the left hand. The twists release many toxins from your spinal cord. Oh, and now back. Now we're going to do a little bit of rocking and leg down. Oh, and release. Feel that leg now feels longer than the other one. Now to the right, right leg up, 45 degrees. Now we're going to do this quietly. Just follow visually or count yourself. 3 small circles to the right. I want you to be looking inwards and focusing inwards and finding peace within. Now bring your leg up to center. Stretch up and grab your calf. Feel the stretch. Feel your body. Release, leave your leg up, and quietly do the 3 turns to the right and 3 turns to the left. Remember to breathe. And reverse. Now inhale. Exhale your leg down 45 degrees. Inhale up. 3 times. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Pull the leg in. Grab with your left hand. Scoop your right arm around and pull the knee into the chest. Raise your head towards your knee and stretch. Breathe into your hip if it feels tight. Breathe into the hip. And now twist. Bring your knee down towards the left. Right arm outwards. And twist. Really, as you get used to this practice, you could do that to your own pace. Stay there as long as you like. Now rock, roll back. And lie down. Back to resting pose. Now we're going to place both hands under the buttocks. protect your tailbone. And we're going to raise both feet up at once. Okay, now we're going to do the circles to the right and to the left slowly. Remembering to breathe, keeping your core tight. You can do it. Another turn to the right and then reverse now to the left. 1, 2, and 3. Now bring your legs up at the same time and clasp and stretch. Itchy nose. Now this feels incredibly good on your lower back if you want to stay here for a while. And stretch it out. Okay? Oof. The other day my teenager walked by me and said, "What are you doing with that pose?" And I said, "I'm massaging my lower back." So if you have lower back issues, or if it's that time of the month or anything, you can always find relief in yourself by using the weight of your body against the floor. Now you're massaging your lower back. All right, now we're going to do the circles to the right. Small, slow circles. All right, which is also bringing circulations to all your inner organs and to the left. Remembering to breathe and center. When you've done your circles, come back to center, a deep breath in, and out slowly, 45 degrees, 3 times. Core tight, legs up, exhale down, 45 degrees. Deep breath in and pull up. The effort of this motion is secreting dopamine, which is the happy drug from your brain as we speak. Now, see how long you can hold it here. Hold your core, hold your 6-pack. You can do it for a little bit longer. Come on. And now, pull in. Clasp your knees, pull tight to your chest. And release. Now we're going to rock. So take your knees, create a little bit of momentum, and rock back and forth. Now, here, we're detoxifying the spine. We're bringing circulation to the adrenal glands and the lymphatic system, all kinds of good stuff. But we're also going to use the momentum of the rock to push up into a shoulder stand, okay? Like this. Now, if you have a bad back, don't do this. The alternative, if you're near a wall, is at least for a little while, put your legs up against the wall. Okay, because here we're bringing circulation, we're bringing the blood from our feet down, at least into our lungs and our thyroid glands. Okay, so it opens up some channels, it does some good, it reduces inflammation in the feet, always a good posture, okay? Safe and simple. Don't overextend yourself or try to go up into a shoulder stand if you can't do it. Now, if you can, up you go. Shoulder stand. Okay, bringing blood into your lungs and your thyroid glands and your brain. Remember to breathe. For added stretch, we can put our arms down, clasp together. Make sure your shoulders are equal. Okay, so now we can add some leg movements here. And this is completely to your own level and discretion, and I completely leave it up to you. Okay. Sometimes the shoulder stand for some people can get a little bit boring. If you want, though, because the longer you stay up, the better. If you want, though, you can also just stay in meditation, keeping all of your body tight and focused. Now, a lot of the science behind yoga is contrast. So here we're putting effort, and then we are going to come out of the posture gently, rolling out on your spine, feeling how good it feels on each vertebrae to roll back down. And from effort comes effortlessness. Which brings resilience. And knowing that in life, after every strenuous activity will come rest. After effort comes effortlessness. Just keep that in mind. Now bring your feet up, grab your ankles. Okay, we're going to do a half bridge for those that can't go into full bridge, all right? And this is just, again, to bring blood to the thyroid glands. And a good massage on the upper back is to go up and down. Okay, we'll do this 3 times now. Down, and up. Okay, now we can also rotate. We'll do it 3 times as well. To the right. Circles. Okay. And now we're going to reverse to the left. 3 times. Okay, now as you can see, all of this is very gentle and slow and easy. The hardest posture so far was the shoulder stand, and now we're going to do a bridge to end off for today. If you can't do a bridge, don't do the bridge. Stay in your semi-bridge. Okay? Or if you can, finish off with a bridge as it works all parts of your body, okay? A nice bridge. Hold for as long as you can. Hi, bunny. And there's the bunny. Not sure if you can see the bunny. Okay, now we lie down. The bunny going by. So now we're just going to lie in Savasana, which is the most important pose of yoga, which is to now ground down into your mat. Let your body sink into your mat. Take some deep, slow breaths and let all of your body sink back into place. Find its natural rhythm. Feel safe and secure. Let your mind feel peaceful. If you have thoughts, bring yourself back. Become the observer. Realize you are not your thoughts. You are simply having thoughts. Okay, this is the number 1 awareness to begin with. Amen. Relax your shoulders, relax everything. Sink into your mat. Take in deep breaths of oxygen. Clear your mind and feel centered. Let the day go. Understand that you did your best. Forgive yourself. Tomorrow's another day. It's time now to rest. Find your peace. Only you can control your thoughts. You cannot control anything else in this world. So you might as well control your thoughts. Thoughts are energy, and our body is listening. So in this moment where you find yourself in deep relaxation, switch your thoughts, switch your perspective. Switch off your left logical brain and enter your right spiritual, all-knowing oneness awareness. There's freedom in this. You're not alone. In the silence of this space is the field of infinite possibilities, where you come into contact in your mind with a blank screen. In this blank screen, you have the power to visualize your future, visualize what you want to attract, visualize how it already feels to have it. This is the law of attraction. There are laws in this universe that once we figure out and we start to practice, actually do bring success. Now visualize the optimum health you wish to achieve. Visualize the optimum relationship that you want. Visualize the optimum house that you want. These are all material things, but just to show yourself that we do have the power to create our reality. So start with visualization. Now also in this field of infinite possibilities comes access to deeper knowing than you ever knew you knew. This is our intuition. Let it speak to you now. Let it tell you all you need to know. Ask. Please reveal to me all I need to know, and you will be revealed some answers. Now have faith in this field of infinite possibilities. Believe in what is unseen. Enter the space and accept that you can have a stress-free life even during a pandemic. You can accomplish your dreams. You can have dreams. Now dream them. Deep breath in and exhale out. Breathe in all the goodness that you wish to attract, and breathe out all negativity. Enter samadhi. Enter the realization that we're all one, and we are all taken care of. Now if you prefer to stay lying down for longer, please do. When you are ready to get up slowly. Turn over to your side, your left side, and get up slowly. But this is where I sign off. Wishing you a wonderful evening, and I'll be back again tomorrow to share a little bit more. Namaste, everybody.